a sore throat like you would not believe, but we're gonna keep it pushing anyways. I wanted to do this as like a life update type of deal. I literally just came back from vacation yesterday. And since we came back, I had that graduation party, and I know I talked about it, and I wanted to kind of give you an update. I was hesitant to do this because family's involved, but I just figured, you know what, whatever, if they can act like this, we can talk about it. Basically is where I'm at right now. I'll probably talk about more stuff, but this is like the main point. So, my boyfriend's family showed up and showed out like they always do. They were there, and obviously they were great. My immediate family was there. Sorry, I literally just woke up. And then like a lot of my close family friends were there. Now, here's where things get a little dicey. Okay? I'm obviously not gonna use names, and I'm not even gonna say what side of the family we're talking about in case anybody sees this, and this is all alleged or hypothetical or whatever, because I don't want the beef. I really don't. The world. Golly, that's really loud. Anyways, so there was a side of the family that was supposed to come to this party. We were nervous about them coming because they're crazy, and regardless, part of them came. Okay. Now, how do I phrase this? The sibling of my parent came, and one of my cousins came. Both of them brought significant others, which is fine. I have two cousins on both sides. And one of them was supposed to come with that doesn't narrow anything down actually, his significant other as well. Let's just say that they did not make it. Now you might think like, oh, well maybe they didn't make it because they're doing something this or that, or they just couldn't make it, like whatever. No. They were on a trip, a quite extensive trip, where they've been gone for already quite some time, and whatever, I was gonna try and be vague, but I was gonna tell you the truth. I don't really give a shit at this point. Basically, the night before the party, I saw on Snapchat a mutual friend of ours. They were on the trip with, basically saying it. I put a picture of my cousin and say, look who decided to extend his trip and reschedule his flight so he could hang out with me for a couple more days. So, I kind of figured when that was the case that he wasn't gonna make it, but I kind of felt like that was kind of fucked up that he just rescheduled his shit like that. But anyways, didn't show up. Flew into the port because they went on the trip with us, and flew straight into the area of the rest of my family. Now, I have very low expectations for people in my family. Genuinely. If it's not my mom or my grandma, my expectations are pretty freaking low. But if you tell me you're gonna be somewhere, I normally will assume you're actually gonna be there. But this is gonna sound stupid, ungrateful, and I don't want to, but I just want to kind of give you context as well. So everybody else that went, my boyfriend's family, both of the groups of their family that came, my family friends, my family, my parents, everybody else that came brought some sort of gift. Even if it was something small, they brought something, okay? Which is not the reason I had the party, okay? I know, ow. And I'm super, super, super beyond grateful that they brought something. They didn't have to bring anything. And I would have been fine with it. Here's the exception to that. A family friend of mine who lives out where they live sent a gift with them for me because they couldn't make it. I was gonna out them completely. My cousin and the person that's related to one of my parents, got me nothing. The cousin that did not show up did give me cash, halfway into the trip, and basically was like, congratulations, which is fine, okay? There is obviously a lot more to the story that kind of good dates back that is just not worth hashing out right now. But other than that, the party was great, and I had a good time, and I appreciated everyone that came. How do I put this? So the same family that I'm talking about went on the trip with us, that went on the cruise, right? Now, me and my mother have had quite the issue with this family. Lord, excuse me. Lots and lots of bad blood. Lots and lots of drama. Lots and lots of all of it, right? And that's just not a story for today. However, they were significantly nicer to me this time. And I noticed this was the first time that my boyfriend had been on a vacation with us, right? With them and us. He's been on vacation with us before, but not with them and us. And I noticed that the coincidence was too intense for it to not be that because he was there, right? So that pissed me off because I felt like they were only being nice to me because he was there, which was stupid as shit. But anyways, then I pretty much had that confirmed because when my mom and I went up to see this part of the family at their cabin, it's like, you know that saying where it's like you could take 3 steps forward, or what is it, 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. That's kind of how I feel. Like you make 3 or 2 friends and then you lose 3 friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that just seems like an issue. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just woke up. Maybe I'm feeling really shady today. I don't know. But it just seems like a problem to me if every single time you're around people or you're making friends with people, you're losing friends. I don't know. I'm not, I don't like the whole drama and being blocked and blocking people and like losing people around you and stuff. That's not really my cup of tea. I don't really enjoy that much. I know there are people that genuinely do. Like that's a thing that people actually like. That's your thing, go ahead, do your thing, but that's not my thing. I don't like it. Sounds like someone walking up my stairs. I genuinely am not a person who enjoys like losing people or having to cut people off. Also, it takes a lot for me to cut somebody off. Like genuinely a lot. I don't just cut people off. I should. There are a lot of times I should just cut people off, but I don't. It's not my thing. I don't know. I will get used and abused before I cut somebody off. And even then, there's a lot of times I get used and abused multiple times and still don't cut people off. But I don't know. I feel like I've gotten better about seeing the warning signs of like red flags, but I feel like I still don't do anything about them. Which is stupid as shit. Like that's a dumb thing to do, but I don't know. I just don't. How do I say this without sounding stupid? I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. I just don't feel like I care enough about the drama to go through cutting somebody off. Which is a terrible way to live. Don't do that. If you feel like somebody's wronging you, you should probably act on it. But as I've gotten older, I've mellowed out like 100-fold, which is honestly great for me, to be honest. And since I've graduated, I quite literally have like stopped giving a shit about anything, which is dangerous, but it's fun. But yeah. Also, this is like the only video that I've done post graduation. So life update on that. I feel like the laziest bum on the earth. I mean, I've done like a lot of like cleaning and stuff, but I have like turned my brain off, and I mean off. Like I am not doing shit right now, and I'm living for it. I'm laughing and loving in these conditions right now because I don't care. Like I've got nothing else going on. I'm off today from my job, obviously. I'm trying to come up with cool vlogmas. I was hoping that the break in vlogmas would be giving more ideas. It really hasn't. So I think I have like 1 or 2 more ideas, which is good because I'm running out of days. Year's resolutions. How do you guys feel about New Year's resolutions? I know we've talked about this before, just like a little tiny bit. I feel like they're kind of, I don't know, I like to start. So somebody said that the new year starts on a Monday. Like the first is a Monday. So it's like a new year, a new week, like a new month and a new week. So it's really like a reset. Like you really get like reset your whole life or whatever. But I don't know. I think 2024 is going to be quite the year. I'm excited to see what it's got in store for me for sure. But yeah, I want to know what, also I saw a comment, and I'm not gonna say who it was. Like, if you want to go find it, I guess you can. But I saw this person say, that they were a part of a big family, and they went to all of their families, like all the people in their families, like big accomplishments and stuff. And then when it came time for their big accomplishments, nobody showed up for them. So they thought that maybe they weren't as close of a family as they thought they were. Let me tell you something. Actions speak so much louder than words. What people do when you need them or when it's time to celebrate you says a lot. And if it's like, if somebody's like, oh, well, I really just couldn't make it, or oh, I really just blah, blah, whatever, people who care will be there. I promise. And like, I wanted to talk about this, but I didn't have the opportunity, so I'm going to talk about it now for a second. But I have heard and had every excuse in the book for people to not show up for my stuff. Oh, well, you know, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I couldn't make it, or oh, like, you know, we wanted to carpool and now they're not, you know, able to carpool with us, or like all this stuff. But I'll tell you this, people who show up, they're the ones that you need to mark down and be like, that's a person that's got my back. And like, I have had people who show up for me who quite literally are not family, like genuinely are not family. They're friends, they're family friends, they're people who, I know, like, you know, I've been with my boyfriend for so long that like we consider our families, like each of our families are like our family or whatever, right? But like, genuinely, I'm not related to them, and like, I'm not married into their family, so like, I understand the premise of like, oh yeah, we're family and like whatever, but we're not technically. And so to me, when you show up and you're not family like that, even if you want to say you're family, that's the important stuff, right? Those are the people that you have to put your energy into, because they're putting their energy into you. And one thing that I've learned is there are people in this life who want everything from you and will be willing to give you nothing in return, or they'll want your soul, they'll want the deepest parts of you, but they'll only be here at the surface level. They'll only give you surface level shit, and those people are draining, they're toxic, and they're impossible to be around. Impossible to be around. So genuinely, I responded to this person's comment and I said that I have 1,000% been there, and I have 1,000. I mean, let me go ahead and put this in perspective. I went to my cousin's high school graduation only to be met with them being too busy to go to mine. And that is the stuff that speaks volumes and should speak volumes. And that's the stuff that, like, when you're like, hey, this is crazy to me that, like, you're never there for the big events. I mean, that's the important stuff, right? But they'll always claim, like, oh, when you have kids, I'll be there for my nieces and nephews, and I'll be there for this and that and this. Girl, you're not there for me now. Why would I be stupid enough to believe that you'll be there for another human? Come on, bro. I'm not stupid. Don't treat me like I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think I just wanted to tell you that I empathize empathize with you entirely if you have family shit for people who don't really give a shit, and you could be very clear and you can tell they don't give a shit. Cling to those who care. That's my advice to you. I know there is a part of your family, or maybe it's not family at all. Maybe it's friends. Maybe it's, your friend's parents. Maybe it's whoever. Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it is a boyfriend or a girlfriend's family. Whatever. Whoever that group is that does genuinely show up for you, cling to them. And they're gonna be when, and let me tell you this, let me give you this little sprinkle of advice, because I've been through this too. When people see you having another family and they're having a good time with you, like that family is there for you, showing up, being good, being loving, being supportive. When they see that, then they're gonna throw a tantrum and they're gonna say, whoa, 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 I'm your insert relation here. You can't replace us. You're replacing us. Hell yeah, I can replace you. Blood is not thicker than water. Don't listen to that shit. Nobody gives a shit about that. That is a manipulative tactic to keep you in a place where you do not want to be with certain people. Don't play into that. I used to live by that mentality. Oh, blood's thicker than water. My blood's always going to be there. And then my own blood has betrayed me thousands of times. And I know water, friends, family, people that are friends and family friends, and other people who are not blood related to me, who have had my back through and through. Now, understand when I say blood is thicker than water, that doesn't apply to everybody. My parents, my grandmother, there are people in my family who genuinely do care about me. Okay, I want to make that very clear. I don't want to say oh, no one in my family loves me. No. I definitely, there are definitely people in my family that love me and care about me, and I love and I care about for sure. However, there are people in my family that I do love and I do care about, but I don't ever feel like it's reciprocated, or if it is, it's reciprocated so baseline that you're just like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? And I don't know, I just think some people just don't care about other people, and it's sad, but it's true. So, I don't know. I'm gonna end this video here. I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. I did just want to give you guys that update, because I just feel like it was worth talking about. I also want to preface, I'm not mad or whatever. I'm not disappointed. I was disappointed before, but I'm kind of used to it now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching Vlogmas, and I